lucky。我哋分享。搞掂個卡拉先。
Honoring Malay Island's 27th Governor, Carla the Swordmaster, for her heroic actions at Port Elizabeth.
伊麗莎白講
Re-elect Governor Carla.
嗱，
She's
呢個都係
hard
卡
on
拉嘅，
softness. Re-elect Governor Carla. She's hard on softness.
心慈手軟啊！我原來隻貓又唔一定喺呢度，又唔一定會出現。誒，依家忽然間又出現。係依家又冇咗。
Once you have a key, you've got to open the door. Things are not what they seem.
搞掂名青蛙。新來嘅卡拉，
Dear Carla,
對不起啊，將借嘅書弄丟啦。
sorry for losing the book I borrowed.
因配你心慈手軟者嘅難過無情。
I admire that you are hard on softness.
伊麗莎白講。
As shown by your actions at Port Elizabeth, please accept my humblest apology.
呢個應該就冇所謂。
I've implemented a reminder system for myself.
使唔使放咗監犯？咪放咗咯，我就。
I've come for a recipe, a dish you served at a recent function. It's been described as hot and having ingredients in it. Ring any bells?
I do host plenty of functions, but I'm afraid I don't have any idea what you're talking about.
如果有鎖匙就要用。我有一條咯。
Can we try the frog again?
Dear Carla, I'm impressed, Guybrush. Surprisingly
同
thoughtful.
樣啦，講啲嘢。
Considering it's you, I'm strangely moved to forgive you for losing my book. And I'll treasure this frog as a memento of the time you did something right.
可以問佢借書。
Can I borrow this cookbook?
You cook like a cow.
That's why I need the cookbook.
Oh, all right. I was upset after you lost the last one, but you seemed genuinely sorry, so I guess I'll give you another chance.
Thanks. I won't let you down. I'll definitely return this.
好啦。
kid.
Any writing that was once here has been rubbed away.
No offense, but I want to be sure you don't waste your whole day in here. A guy like you's got things to do.
Most of the serial number has been rubbed off.
冇啊，呢個睇唔到啊。
The note says, forced to close. Thanks for the memories, but cash would have been better.
有漏咩？地圖印象中我撳晒。
I try to steer clear of sea monsters myself. Huh, never seen one of those before. It looks expensive. And shiny. I like shiny. Good old mazes. Can't get enough mazes.
嗰隻小壞。
Ooh, this one looks nice. How much is it?
Oh, that one? Too much.
Hey, Wally, what's in these boxes?
Maps.
The first rule of piracy is never buy a used treasure map. Hey, Wally, what's with the window ladder?
I use it to keep an eye on the neighbors.
Well, it's good to have a hobby. That looks like a treacherous voyage. It says, rating, Cursed Black Diamond. It's maps wrapped in maps. I didn't know you could do that. I had a map like this once, but I sailed left. This must be Trouser Island.
Actually, Mr. Threepwood, it's...
Yep, Trouser Island. It's a map on a fan. What'll they think of next? What's this a map of?
the secret movements and activities of my competitors.
That sounds reasonable. It's a long, small map of somewhere far, far away. Wally, can I have one of these maps?
Absolutely. If you pay for it.
Never mind. This map shows both sides of the globe.
It's twice the value.
Whew, looks chilly up there. I appreciate that Wally hasn't traded it in for a new model just because it's been around the block once or twice. I feel very strongly about that for some reason.
睇晒咯
I didn't know you made globes too.
I don't. This is for reference. It's got all the latest continents.
Ooh, those look fancy.
The finest tools to make the finest maps.
Hey, Wally. Bye. I appreciate that Wally hasn't traded it in for a new model just because it's been around the block once or twice. I feel very strongly about that for some reason. They're like glasses, only way less convenient. Better to have one for each eye.
If you say so.
佢攞到個攞唔到個點解？
If one monocle is good, two is better.
Chán nhiều đấy.
Somewhat understated,
and
somewhat overpriced.
佢唔現嘅咯，佢唔係好現形喎呢個咁古惑嘅一個要，搞掂啦呢個。
Fancy.
Waiter, I can't understand why this is taking so long. Just bring me what the governor served me last week.
Of course, sir. Sorry for the delay. I found this at the governor's mansion.
Aha! The mystery dish must be in there. I have no idea which one it'll be, so I'll just have to make them all. I'd better get to work. Thanks, Guybrush.
咦，可以攞走喎，真係，真係可以攞走喎。但係點解我要咁樣拎住行？
Yo ho!
It's the cook's old mop.
Keep your hands off my mop.
It's Carla's copy of Ingredients by Barbie LaFlay.
This will be excellent. Brilliant innovation.
同埋刀仔戒一忽。
I carved it off the cook's mop handle. Good times.
He'll never complain again. Seems like a lot, but okay. Ingredients indeed.
跟住可以俾個地圖師。
Snazzy sign. Hey, Wally. I found this sliver of wood. Can you use this to make the map to the mop tree?
Looks legit. I'll see what I can do. Here it is.
Thanks, Wally.
呢個就係提示嗰個森林啦。
Hey, Wally. It's great to see you landed on your feet after all these years.
Business has been booming with all these new dark magic pirates. Captain Madison has me on a lucrative retainer. She pays extra for a bunch of wacky symbols I just make up.
I'll let you get back to cartographing.
That's not a real word.
Uh-huh. Warning. The dark forest ahead is deadly and twisty. Maps are highly recommended.
咪先？Okay.
Mind your mama, little prickly kids. Hey, little fella.
Mang城打森林咁嘅嘢。
It's like there's a welcoming committee. It's like there's a welcoming committee. Wow! The distinctive shape tells me this is the rare endangered Malay Island mop handle tree.
Cứ 幾個鐘。哇！你成棵嘢斬晒嘅喂！後邊啲嘢喺度喊咯，咩事啊？點解可以斬晒成棵樹？
I must have startled them while I was whittling. Some animals are quite skittish.
殘忍啊！
Hey, little dear. Another resource has given its all in support of my personal goals. It's what nature is for. It's probably time for them to fly soon.
好似開1.22咁就開1.0。
I carved it myself. I'll take a shortcut back.
Hi there. Welcome to the Malay Island Museum of Pirate Lore. I'm Conrad, the curator and docent here. I also edit the Pirate Times newsletter. Here, take my business card.
Thanks.
The museum showcases the largest collection of pirate memorabilia in the Caribbean. Or on Malay Island at the very least. The provenance of each item has been very carefully researched and fact-checked by myself and my team. Feel free to explore. And if you have any questions, just ask.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood.
No kidding? Wow! Are you named after Guybrush Threepwood?
I guess you could say that.
Nice.
I'm going to find the legendary secret of Monkey Island.
Oh, that's excellent! Super retro. If you need a place to display it, I know a convenient museum.
Your museum is quaint.
Thanks. It's been a personal passion of mine. I'm nuts about old-timey pirate stuff.
Old-timey?
Being around it really makes you feel like you're a part of something. Doesn't it?
I am part of something.
Exactly.
Are any of these things valuable?
The security parrot isn't just here to look piratey. John Laney's eye patch is irreplaceable. It's the highlight of the collection. Amazingly, I got it at a yard sale. They didn't know what they had.
皇馬仲離譜作下開2.0，我知今晚下機晚亂啦，所以諗住早啲玩完瞓陣。
Tell me about that newsletter of yours.
The Pirate Times. We publish pirate news, pirate stories, pirate poetry, all things piratey, really.
I see you wear a peg leg, despite having both of your original legs.
Just part of the docent's outfit, for the tourists. Kids always want to try it on.
That's charming and creepy at the same time.
This is a museum for people who think attacking ships and murdering the crew for profit sounds fun.
Touché. I'll have a look around.
Please do.
Is this a left hook or a right hook?
That once belonged to the Dread Pirate Meat Hook. Supposedly he was ambidextrous. Also, he used to live right here, on Melee.
Tell me again about the hook.
That once belonged to the Dread Pirate Meat Hook.
That's a nice coffin.
The one with the oar. Yeah, the coffin had a lot of water damage when I got it from the voodoo lady in town. But I managed to restore it. It was used by a certain well-known captain in a daring escape from a Turkish prison.
The water damage is actually from the swamp on Scab Island.
Unlikely. The prison in question is nowhere near Scab Island.
I'm just trying to help.
Thanks. I've got it under control.
Tell me again about the coffin.
It was used by a certain well-known captain in a daring escape from a Turkish prison.
Tell me about this hunk of wood.
That's an original plank from the Golden Hind, autographed by Francis Drake himself.
Francis Drake 啊，即
Tell me
係
again about the plank.
即係
That's an
Nathan
original
Drake 嘅祖
plank from the
先。
Golden Hind, autographed by Francis Drake himself.
Tell me again about the oar.
It was used by a certain well-known captain in a daring escape from a Turkish prison.
What was this cinder you've got on the wall?
Oh, that. Yeah, that was an unsent love letter written by Elaine Marley while she was governor of the island.
What? Elaine?
The recipient was referred to only as Plunder Bunny.
That's me.
It was a really touching letter. Unfortunately, I put the candle too close to it.
What did it say? Tell me what she said.
Oh, you know, love letter stuff. Honestly, I don't remember a word of it, but it was touching.
Thanks a lot. Actually, I think I'd rather not hear about that again. What's the significance of the peg leg?
That belonged to the infamous Peg Leg Patty. She used to hide a spare cutlass in it, in case of capture. Sadly, that's the reason she's no longer with us.
That is a really big parrot. Wonder how many hands it's eaten. What do you feed it?
Thieves, mostly.
Good to know. It's a working parrot. I shouldn't bother it. What's the story with the wanted poster?
That is the earliest known wanted poster for Captain Kate Capsize. You can tell how notorious she was by the huge number of crimes listed there. Very impressive. I got it from a collector on Fat Island.
Those are my own crimes, actually. I was pretty much public enemy #1 on Fat Island at the time. I stuck Kate's
有
picture on
劇
there
透
so she
警
could
告
show
一
it
下
to。
That would never work. Nobody's that clueless in real life.
You don't believe me?
It's not a question of belief.
Never mind. It's not important. Tell me again about the wanted poster.
That is the earliest known wanted poster for Captain Kate Capsize.
What's this melted lump of metal?
It used to be a mug. It was melted by some kind of acid. It was found in the Malay jail many years ago, after an incident where like 20 pirates escaped.
Hey, I did that. I had to keep pouring the grog from mug to mug because it was melting them. I had an armload of mugs, and I juggled them all the way from the scum bar to the jail. Also, I could get Otis to join my crew. Not my greatest decision in retrospect.
That's a pretty wild story.
I'm telling you the truth.
I'm sure you are, but it just doesn't quite square with the official record. So it's hard to substantiate.
Substantiate? You've got an eyewitness.
Eyewitnesses are notoriously inaccurate. Human memory is plastic and suggestible.
Not yours, apparently.
No, of course not. I deal in facts.
即係應該係以前故事遺留落嚟啲嘢，所以講句劇透警告嘅，真係以前發生嘅。
What can you tell me about this eye patch?
That's the pride of the collection. It belonged to Captain John Laney, the pirate of 1,000 faces. Supposedly, it had voodoo powers that would disguise him. I tried it on, though, and nothing happened.
Tell me again about the eye patch.
It belonged to Captain John Laney, the pirate of 1,000 faces. Supposedly, it had voodoo powers that would disguise him.
Eye patch worn by Captain John Laney, the pirate of 1,000 faces. There's some very tiny writing on it. The display case is locked. Ah, crystal clear. I'll just write that down. That map looks familiar.
That's 1/4 of the original map to the treasure of Big Whoop. I got it from the cartographer on Low Street. Apparently, he was somehow involved in the search for Big Whoop.
About all Wally managed to do was get kidnapped by LeChuck's henchmen.
That's not the way he tells it.
You should think about hiring a research assistant.
Oh, I did. Unpaid, of course. Intern.
Tell me again about the map.
That's 1/4 of the original map to the treasure of Big Whoop.
Why do you have this big gear?
It's from the Malay Clock Tower, stolen during a pirate raid nearly 75 years ago. It was recently found at an inn on St. Martin, where it was being used to mill corn. I traded some old furniture for it that we had in the back room.
Has anyone thought about putting it back in the clock?
Nah. If the clock started working, it would only confuse people.
What you working on?
Crossword puzzle.
Tell me again about the gear.
It's from the Malay Clock Tower.
It's cracker mix. Some assembly required.
Hi there.
Hi. Especially fortified for the healthy parrot diet. Pirate Times, editor Conrad Lee, ready to publish your unrecognized genius. This is the one for the museum display case. It's a creepy shrunken head with long, stringy hair. It's good for relieving stress. It's a creepy shrunken head with long, stringy hair. It's soft and extra fuzzy. It's hopeless. This is the one for the museum display case. Can you make me a key from this serial number?
Sure. This will be for a high-end display case. You a collector?
Yeah. Stamps. The display case is locked. It doesn't fit.
What? Is something wrong?
Well, I was just wiping a smudge off the glass.
Oh, all right. But be careful. Guard parrots are attack trained.
There's some very tiny writing on it.
Me too.
Whoa! That's not supposed to be unlocked. I'd better fold this and put it in storage. Then I can figure out what's wrong with the lock. Looking good. That's folded perfectly. That'll do, Parrot. I'm gonna have to ask you to leave the museum while I figure out what's going on with my display case lock.
誒，做咩唔餵餅乾俾佢食？餵咗餅先啦。
Welcome back. I checked the display case and it seems fine, so we're open for business again.
俾咗餅佢先。
It's a working parrot. I shouldn't bother it. Especially fortified for the healthy parrot diet. It doesn't seem interested.
誒，冇興趣喎佢。應該要換餅乾啊嘛，同嗰個鎖匙嗰隻鸚鵡換。
Welcome back.
Hi. Oh, I'd really like some crackers.
Hands off. Those are my last crackers.
有喎，餅乾粉。
I found some cracker mix. You could bake fresh crackers in your furnace.
Thanks. The ones on the plate were getting a bit stale. Take some if you want.
Don't mind if I do.
係。有新鮮餅。
I've got enough to last me. That is a really big parrot. Wonder how many hands it's eaten.
Wow, 都唔幫人閂翻個櫃嘅。
What do you expect me to do, Elaine? Issue a proclamation?
Of course not, Carla. We'll need to generate public support. I'm working on that.
People around here don't like any kind of restrictions, even if it's for their own good.
But we can put a requirement on ships traveling to the north. There's already a customs check, so the infrastructure is all in place.
But it's a start. Scurvy's a big problem. Let's do all we can.
Agreed.
I've come a long way. Is there anything else on the agenda?
Coffee?
I don't really have anything to say. I just like doing this.
Practice is nice, but I'm busy these days. Governor stuff.
Hi there.
Hello.
咁又有病房。
Hey, kid.
Hey, Stan.
Hello there, son.
Are you sure you don't want me to break you out?
115%, son, but thanks.
See you later.
Yep. They say the only real prison is the one in your head. But take it from me, that's a load of barnacles.
It seems to be stuck closed. Employees only. The note says, forced to close. Thanks for the memories, but cash would have been better. I got what I needed elsewhere. Can you charge John Laney's eye patch up for me?
Ah, the famous eye patch disguise of John Laney. As I suspected, the magic has long since drained away.
Good. Great. So, can you charge it up again?
I can. If you bring me one more thing. A particular charm of great power.
You couldn't have told me this earlier?
I could have. You must bring me the bite of 1,000 needles. Then I will recharge your eye patch.
The bite of 1,000 needles. Can you be a tiny bit more specific?
No.
All right, see what I can do.
唔知乜嚟。千針之咬。
Can you tell me where to find the bite of 1,000 needles?
I wish I could.
Me too. Got any other mystical advice or information?
Using it.
Ugh, I remember that stench as if it were yesterday.
Well, probably fine.
Pleasantly scorching hot.
So much to do. Oops. Oh, well, probably fine.
Looks like a mugshot.
Ingredients
幾可以攞嘅
indeed.
嗰度。
3 teaspoons in a tablespoon. Coming along.
It's like a miniature dance party. It's amazing what you can achieve if you put your mind to it. Then you have a packet of stick-on stars.
Well, probably fine. Do I really have to salt it so often?
You remind me
So
never
much
to eat
to
here
do.
again. You remind me never to eat here again.
This
The food
will
is more
be
exciting when you
excellent.
can smell the risk.
16 cups in a gallon. Always confused about baking versus roasting.
The food is more exciting when you can smell the risk.
Coming along nicely. Well, now that doesn't even...
Nice and hot. Wonder how long I could stand here before bursting into flames.
Waiter, I can't understand why this is taking so long. Just bring me what the governor served me last week.
Of course, sir. Sorry for the delay. Hi, Cobb.
You again. I know you.
Nice talking to you.
Yeah.
Don't look now, but I think there's a leech on your chin.
Buzz.
What's that you're drinking?
Large. Get lost.
Nice hat pin.
It's the emblem of a secret society I belong to.
Really?
Don't be ridiculous.
去邊啊？
Expedition to fabled Monkey Island. Crew positions available. Serve under LeChuck, the most fearsome pirate on the 8 seas. Equal opportunity employer. Inquire here. Hi again. Oh, those new pirate leaders are real jerks. They laughed at me, and they won't fund my expedition. Why didn't you warn me?
Would you have listened?
Of course. Okay, no, probably not. I'm thinking about going on LeChuck's expedition after all.
I'm glad to hear you decided to patch things up.
He doesn't want me on the ship. I'm blacklisted. I'm gonna have to go in disguise.
These Shakespearean comedies just write themselves.
See anything interesting out there?
Change. The future.
Are those the names of ships? All I can see is open water.
It's what I named my cataracts.
Huh. You've been at this post a long time.
Yep. My eyesight isn't what it once was, but my hearing is still as sharp as the governor's sword.
And that's helpful for being a lookout?
Yeah, there's hardly ever anything to see anyway. The job is mostly about greeting people. Welcome to Melee Island.
Thanks. Ever think about retiring?
Sure, sounds great. I'll get a little place where I can sit by the fire and watch the ocean.
Say...
You'll have to excuse me. I think I see something on the horizon.
Hi there, little guy. I could stare at this forever, but that wouldn't be much fun for you.
Điểm啦。 邊度未行？
The window's all boarded up, and it's very dark in there. Is that an old toothbrush? The assets of this establishment have been seized to settle a class action lawsuit. Have a nice day. This used to be such a bright, cheery place. It says, Tan's previously owned vessels. I remember when these torches lit up Stan's previously owned vessels like a carnival. Oh, I remember the first time Stan tried to fleece me. There was a time when every mooring would be filled with one of Stan's used ships. It always looks bigger on this side of the island. Oh, I remember the first time Stan tried to fleece me. Stan used this to clean his ships. It's all rusted out now. There was a time when every mooring would be filled with one of Stan's used ships. It's torn and ugly, but strangely compelling. It's torn and ugly, but strangely compelling. Pirate Times, editor Conrad Lee, ready to publish your unrecognized genius. It's a lot of work being governor. I don't really have anything to say. I just like doing this.
Practice is nice, but I'm busy these days. Governor stuff.
I made him up. It's a single perfect instrument that I will keep and use for a lifetime. It's a single perfect
佢有個杯係要用幾種頭。
I made him up. It's a single perfect instrument that I will keep and use for a lifetime. I made him up. It's a single perfect instrument that I will keep and use for a lifetime. I made him up.
試勻晒咯，都冇彈。
Welcome back.
Hi. Hello again. Can I get another key made?
Sure. Just write down the serial number and give it to me.
仲有鎖匙整。
Hey, kid!
Aww, this is where I risked my neck for Elaine, and she showed me she only needed me to risk my heart. Also, the window's neat. It seems to be stuck closed. The note says, forced to close. Thanks for the memories, but cash would have been better. Hey, Wally. So, the lookout is still kicking?
Yep.
Hey, Wally.
廢話。
Bye. Property foreclosed by order of Madison Enterprises. Scrollwork is nice, but there are no numbers here.
冇喎。
The scrollwork is nice, but there are no numbers here. I'm not going to touch it. What's cooking?
The Feast of Knowledge.
Got any other mystical advice or information for me?
No.
一定係要處理個咩千針之鑿。
Too bad it's empty. Do you do gift wrapping?
We're out of wrapping paper, unless you'd like it wrapped in the skin of a lizard.
No thanks. An empty basket. I got what I needed elsewhere. Next time I'm in a drum circle, this would come in handy. It says everything must go, but it says it with numbers. Keep up the good work, buddy. Keep up the good work, buddy. Not very practical. Looks like it's been there forever. Not for me. Not for me. A crystal. Yeah, this isn't that kind of game. Someone's very excited I'm looking at this sign. Green, half off. Blue, half off. Yellow, half off. Orange, aren't you glad you're here? The curtains are for sale too?
Everything goes. They'd make a great dress.
Pirate Times, editor Conrad Lee, ready to publish your unrecognized genius. It's torn and ugly, but strangely compelling. Ooh, the name seems to fit even better than it used to. Are you sure I can't persuade you to back my expedition to Monkey Island?
Yes.
Busy?
Yep.
The food is more exciting when you can smell the risk.
Ingredients, indeed. 96 teaspoons in a pint. So much to do.
The plaque says, in memory of looming seagulls of old.
He'll never complain again. Well, now that doesn't even seem possible. Coming along nicely. Well, now that doesn't even seem possible. Coming along nicely.
Hi, Cobb.
You again. I know you.
Nice talking to you.
Yeah.
Waiter, I can't understand why this is taking so long. Just bring me what the governor served me last week.
Of course, sir. Sorry for the delay.
Yar.
真係件心。
Hi again. Say.
You'll have to excuse me. I think I see something on the horizon.
Có giờ gần rồi.
Oh, hi. I've got some bad news. Someone stole John Laney's eye patch.
No. Some people have no respect for private property.
It must have happened right after you left. Did you see anyone on your way out?
Not a soul.
抵賴啊！
There's some very tiny writing on it. There's nothing in there to steal.
Happy. 東喉係咩？好似睇過，諗唔起。沉船。記憶性係好強，唔得啊！點玩啊？而家我已經傾晒都冇。
Tell me again about the hook.
That once belonged to the Dread pirate Meat Hook.
Tell me again about the plank.
That's an original plank from the Golden Hind, autographed by Francis Drake himself.
Tell me again about the oar.
It was used by a certain well-known captain in a daring escape from a Turkish prison.
Actually, I think I'd rather not hear about that again. Tell me again about the lady with the peg leg.
That belonged to the infamous Peg Leg Patty. She used to hide a spare cutlass in it, in case of capture. Sadly, that's the reason she's no longer with us.
Tell me again about the lady with the peg leg.
That belonged to the infamous Peg Leg Patty. She used to hide a spare cutlass in it, in case of capture. Sadly, that's the reason she's no longer with us.
That is a really big parrot. Wonder how many hands it's eaten. Tell me again about the wanted poster.
That is the earliest known wanted poster for Captain Kate Capsize.
Crossword?
No, as a matter of fact, I'm working on acquisition leads. The museum hasn't got a centerpiece now because someone walked away with my eye patch. I'm not sure how they got past the guard parrot. But rest assured, I'll be beefing up security immediately.
Good idea. You look busy.
I am.
You look busy.
I am.
Tell me again about the mug.
It was found in the Malay jail many years ago, after an incident where like 20 pirates escaped.
It was just one pirate, actually.
No, I'm pretty sure it was 20.
I would think you'd care more about accuracy. What kind of museum is this?
Museum of Pirate Lore. Did you miss the sign on the way in?
Tell me again about the gear.
It's from the Malay Clock Tower.
How on earth do you have that note?
Oh yeah, that's very interesting. That was found, tucked inside of a book at the Fat Island Library. It's the actual note, left by the ghost pirate LeChuck when he kidnapped Governor Marley.
I know what it is. The lookout handed it to me just before I finished my 3 trials. I was crushed, but undaunted. I gathered a crew and I sailed to Monkey Island to save her. Not that she needed it, as it turned out.
Wow, man, you're really into this. I've got a role-playing group on Thursday nights.
This is absurd. It's like this whole wall is stuff from my personal adventures, but somehow I'm not even mentioned in your stories.
That's what's so great about this museum. Everyone makes their own connections with the exhibits, and it's highly personal and different for everyone.
That's not what I'm trying to say at all.
That's okay. You don't need to say anything. Just listen to what the exhibits tell you.
Fine. You look busy.
I am.
You look busy.
I am.
Oh. Tell me again about the map.
That's 1/4 of the original map to the treasure of Big Whoop.
Tell me again about the gear.
It's from the Malay Clock Tower.
Tell me again about the note.
It's the actual note, left by the ghost pirate LeChuck when he kidnapped Governor Marley.
Eye patch worn by Captain John Laney, the pirate of 1,000 faces. There's some very tiny writing on it. I must have startled them while I was whittling. Some animals are quite skittish. Another resource has given its all in support of my personal goals. Hey, little dear. It's torn and ugly, but strangely compelling. Another resource has given its all in support of my personal goals. It's probably time for them to fly south.
Oh, biến rồi.
Oh, I used to love these when I was 6. I used to love these when I was 6. Until I got trapped in one for 2 days. I think they're illegal now. Museum of Pirate Lore. The assets of this establishment have been seized to settle a class action lawsuit. Have a nice day. Edgy. Ugh, looks like Carla wasn't too keen on getting her portrait done. I've always thought this looked like my old ship, the Sea Monkey. I've seen that same painting on a box of frozen instant cereal.
Stay out of my bedroom, Threepwood.
Elaine told me that's Lauder Neckbeard, second governor of Melee Island. His overly strict morals and overly lax regulatory policies helped make the island what it is today. It's a lot of work being governor. I don't really have anything to say. I just like doing this.
Practice is nice, but I'm busy these days. Governor stuff.
攞咗紅色凳上面嗰隻公仔，凳上面到啊！你睇下呢度裏面。 揼暈晒咯咁有邊張凳？冇公仔啊，攞咗啦！隻兔啊嘛，定係咩啊？兔係個兔啦，個繩啦，個海綿同埋呢個唔知乜鬼腦袋係攞嚟合地拖噶嘛？呢四個係攞嚟合地拖，我知道。呢啲又冇用咯。呢個畫我唔知有咩意思呢個。
It's torn and ugly, but strangely compelling.
畫我唔知有咩意思，卡片又有咩意思？Pirate
Times, editor Conrad Lee, ready to publish your unrecognized genius.
我都唔知我差啲咩啊！咪要將啲嘢合埋咯。樣嘢望。 眼罩，係喎，我眼罩喺邊啊？我眼罩俾咗嗰個巫婆咯，跟住佢叫我整個咩千針千咬啊！唔知咩嚟嘅呢個？最後冇用。
It seems to be stuck closed.
會唔會有？
I don't see anything useful here. Employees only. Aww, this is where I risked my neck for Elaine, and she showed me she only needed me to risk my heart. Also, the windows need some work.
All keys are gold. It's the way of keys. No one ever works together. All want their own prize. When they get close to finding it, suddenly they are gone. You can find a golden key, but you cannot own it. A lock is a beautiful thing. A key, even more so. If you listen close, you can hear the gears grinding.
唔知啊，完全冇睇
They're
線。
mostly gone now. Hardly anyone left to pick up the pieces. The queen always gives way to a new queen. She vanished along with the ship. I told her not to go. The secret smells like popcorn. Some islands you should not visit. But what can you do? I got my golden key. But then, that is not enough. Lights out always comes sooner than you think. He's doomed. But that's what you get when you get involved with a woman of station.
咁提示書點答？未撳過喎。
They all think they deserve it. Well, they do and they don't. It's a fairly good story. I wonder if there will be a sequel.
仲係要放棄睇提示啊！
Not visit. But what can you do? Everybody thinks they know more than the other.
我真係講唔掂。
Once you have a key, you've got to open the door. The secret smells like popcorn.
The note says, forced to close. Thanks for the memories, but cash would have been better. Looks sort of like an eye. I think it's a chandelier.
森林去咗啦。唉，算啦，睇下有咩提示啦。喺博物館附近嘅森林收集一種食肉植物嘅樣本。哇！我真係諗唔到喎咁樣。 都係森林喎。頭先我去過森林啦，冇嘢。我先有去過森林㗎。
Ooh, purple flowers. These must be catmint, or wisteria, or sweet rocket. A classic specimen of Alata needleus, a carnivorous vascular dicot known for its tasteful coloration, slight wiggle, and loads of tiny, sharp teeth.
但係佢冇話要用嘅喎。同埋攞把刀解啊！
Gotcha, you pointy little trichiophyte.
佢完全冇提示喎，但係呢個做法係。
I'll treat myself to a purple flower. I hope I don't get tossed in jail for this. This is a plant with a bad attitude, and enough pokey parts to back it up. It looks pretty and smells wonderful.
但係呢樣嘢係完全冇提示嘅，我都唔知要做咩。個名千針之咬係提示。哦，即係代表呢嚿嘢啊，就係、哇好我覺得好牽強喎呢下。 即係呢個嘢已經係啦，係喎。
There you go. Bite of 1,000 needles.
Tell me, is this an ancient, powerful charm, or simply a plant you found in the forest?
You were pretty opaque about what you wanted, even for you. I took my best shot.
Very well. You've always been the close enough sort.
Thanks.
Come, spirits of deception and death, drink your rejuvenation and awaken.
Death?
It's nothing to worry about. John Laney, this hapless boy needs your help.
Hey.
Take pity on him and bring him the power to hide from his enemies.
Well, you don't have to put it like that. That's it?
Unless you want the extended service warranty.
No, thanks. I'm not a sucker. What do I owe you?
Maybe try it on first, before we discuss payment.
Well, how do I look? Ah! What the heck? I look like a zombie. Is it broken?
One does the best one can with the materials provided.
I'll just wear it when I really need to. Ugh.
You're welcome.
頭先你按落去嘅時候，話有好多小刺定係乜嘢？但係好難聯想到係嗰樣嘢咯。即係我想周圍揾線索，但係原來嗰樣嘢就係一個，即係個名就已經係一個線索咁，其實好難。
Will I succeed?
Achievement depends mostly on the definition
Hello,
of
Missy
success.
Got any other mystical advice or
好啦，
information
咁應該
for
齊全。我係卡呢一個位，整埋個地拖，跟住就可以上船。多謝 Missy。See.
I should move farther away from the quartermaster so she doesn't see me.
麻煩。
I'll wait until I'm closer to LeChuck's ship. No need to scare the melee townfolk.
行得近又話近得滯，行得遠又話嚇親人，真係煩。喂，柯講咧。點樣攞個杯咧？要合晒四，我先已經試過合晒四樣。
I made him up. I think I'm ready to set sail. It's a single perfect instrument that I will keep and use for a lifetime. Hi there. You must be the quartermaster.
Yep, you look like a guy without many options. I need a swabby. It's BYOM. So, show me a decent mop and the job's yours.
Okay. How's this for a mop?
Let's see. Stick, tangle a boat line. Smells like seagull droppings. Good enough. You're hired.
Great.
We'll be getting underway soon. Why don't you come on board and I'll introduce you to the crew?
I'm excited to see my stateroom. When's a good time to discuss the benefits package?
I see. I可以攞到個杯。
I made him up. I think I'm ready to set sail. How do you like my mop? It's custom built.
Let's see. Stick, shoddy stuffed animal. Good enough. I happen to need a swabby. You interested?
Definitely.
You're hired.
Great.
We'll be getting underway soon. Why don't you come on board and I'll introduce you to the crew?
I'm excited to see my stateroom. When's a good time to discuss the benefits package? I made him up. I think I'm ready to set sail. How do you like my mop? It's custom built.
Let's see. Stick, blobby spongy part. Good enough. I happen to need a swabby. You interested?
Definitely.
You're hired.
Great.
We'll be getting underway soon. Why don't you come on board and I'll introduce you to the crew?
I'm excited to see my stateroom. When's a good time to discuss the benefits package?
If 咁樣都唔得咧，我真係唔知點樣用勻晒四個。
I made him up. I think I'm ready to set sail. How do you like my mop? It's custom built.
Oh, I think that might be someone I used to know. Good enough. I happen to need a swabby. You interested?
Definitely.
You're hired.
Great.
We'll be getting underway soon. Why don't you come on board and I'll introduce you to the crew?
I'm excited to see my stateroom. When's a good time to discuss the benefits package?
No.
Threepwood's on LeChuck's ship. He's got some kind of disguise. From the bargain bin, it looks like.
So what?
You don't think this could be a problem? We didn't plan for him.
I hate not knowing what's going on. I should have taken him out the minute he walked in here.
Don't worry, we'll know what's going on.
Yeah? How?
I've got a spy on board the ship.
Spy 但係終於打人第一仗。即係其實嗰3個人都係想跟住佢嘅，都係想佢嘅。佢即係唔想帶個主角去嘅。
You whipped out your sword and said, "I'm your captain now. Take me to Monkey Island, or you'll all walk the plank."
More or less.
The name's Gullet, but you're not to call me that. To you, I'm the first swab, and I want to hear the capital letters when you say it.
Capital 1. Got it.
And this is the old. You'll be spending a lot of time down here.
I thought we'd have a union or something. How much time is a lot of time?
All of it. You work here, you sleep here, you take your meals here. Forget the world you knew before. This hold is your world. The hull is your ground. The deck is your sky. And I am your deity of choice. A cruel and vengeful deity. I only have one simple rule. You are not to leave this hold under any circumstances. Any questions?
搞笑，即刻話我可以離開貨倉。
Where's my bunk?
You might be all right inside one of the crates. Otherwise, be sure to cover your eyes. The chickens like to peck. But it's probably safest if you don't sleep at all. The chickens have their ways.
What's for dinner?
Oh, we'd like a bit of dinner, would we? Well, perhaps we can arrange a bit of roast duck under glass for your majesty. But seriously, learn to catch rats. You can drown them in your bucket. They make their own sauce.
飯又冇得食。
What if I need to, you know?
Use the portal. Don't get anything on the ledge outside, though. I hate an unsightly ledge.
What happens if I leave?
I said you're not to leave under any circumstances.
Well, I know, just hypothetically. What if I did?
The worst punishment you can imagine.
Which is?
I throw you back down here. Nothing's worse than this.
咁無聊，你離開嘅後果就係我會掟返你入嚟。
What am I supposed to be doing exactly?
No recruits. You're all thicker than the chickens.
Is that the whole answer?
You're supposed to be swabbing. I want this all sparkling, as if it was clean. Now, get to work.
Yo ho, yo ho.
轉得厚啲嘢出嚟俾我拍。你隻雞用係大。
I'll keep my distance. Mothers are more vicious defending their young.
Murray? Indeed, I am Murray, the all-powerful demonic skull. But you have me at a disadvantage with it, zombie man. Have we met before? Oops. Oops is right. You shouldn't go opening crates without knocking first. A curse of painful boils on your left foot for exposing me. I'm here undercover, gathering valuable information for the exquisitely devious Captain Madison.
好晒啫，跟住叫人唔好講。
How come you're working for Captain Madison? I thought you were your own man. Skull.
I owe her a favor. It's none of your business.
Why do you owe Captain Madison a favor?
Well, ironically, I was sealed up in a crate, and she freed me.
Oh, you mean like I just did?
It's not the same thing.
What exactly is Madison up to?
I would be a poor spy indeed if I told you that. You diminish us both by asking. Knock it off.
Come on. Tell me what Madison is up to.
You diminish us both by asking. Knock it off.
Yep. Well, I can't see much through this thing. Yep. The rest of my gear is in there. I hope it'll be safe down here. It's probably fine. More importantly, is the taste of after chicken the same as the aftertaste of chicken? It's an inspirational instructional pamphlet that I'm supposed to carry around and read.
型假人咩？跟隨老茶黑，背信棄義，亂發脾氣，實施詐騙，逗留過久，作偽證，奪人所愛，拿手吹花，威脅人身傷害，造成身體傷害，殺死妨礙你嘅人。呢個就係老茶黑之道。開始工作不要被解僱，老船被施咗魔法，除咗佢船員之外咧，任何人都唔可以登船，都包括你。所以唔使擔心啊，等你被解僱咗再擔心啦。有咩用啫？有咩用？鼓舞人心嘅入職手冊。好似少咗好多嘢咁。
I think it's chicken grease. I hope my roommates don't get upset. No way am I picking that up with my hands.
我哋啊。
Looks like you missed a spot.
Oh.
What?
Oi, you missed a spot.
Come on.
因為專登整啲嘢出
Missed
嚟。
a spot.
Is that your catchphrase or something?
Looks like you missed a spot.
Seriously, get some new dialogue.
You missed a spot.
Oh, nuts.
Looks like you missed a spot.
Oh, nuts.
Oi, you missed a spot.
Oh, nuts.
You missed a spot.
Oh, nuts.
呢個係苗背
You
啊
missed a！spot.
Oh, nuts.
You missed a spot.
Oh, nuts.
Oi, you missed a spot.
Oh, nuts.
You missed a spot.
Oh, nuts.
Looks like you
十
missed
幾
a
下
spot.
大佬。
Oh, nuts.
Oi, you missed a spot.
Oh, nuts.
超
You
煩。
missed a spot.
Oh, nuts.
You missed a spot.
Oh, nuts.
Looks like you missed a spot.
Oh, nuts.
Oi, you missed a spot.
Oh, nuts.
Oi, you missed a spot.
Oh, nuts.
Looks like you missed a spot.
定係冇㗎？
Oh, nuts.
You
你
missed
有
a
啊
spot.？
Oh, nuts.
黐線！要人哋係咁喺度鏟嗰劈嘢，跟住攞個杯。
I wonder what it's made out of.
「係啊，雞先。
Nice chicken. Don't bite my fingers off, okay?
「呢個再攞。有咩用？
I don't think so.
自己食下。現在該怎麼做？想辦法逃出貨倉。我地先。
Hey!
隻雞都要抹。
I'll let that one alone. She's got an egg.
Going somewhere, Swabby? You haven't cleaned up that mess. Get back to mobbing.
I'm feeling just the slightest twinge of regret about the choices I've made up to this point.
應該係要打開個窗。
Yep. I can't see much through this thing. Yep. The rest of my gear is in there. I hope it'll be safe down here. It's probably fine. More importantly, is the taste of after chicken the same as the aftertaste of chicken? At least they don't smell like live chickens. I don't think so. I wonder what it's made out of. Come on. Tell me what Madison is up to.
You diminish us both by asking. Knock it off.
工具包咪可以唔可以冇得攞？如果我解咗呢個咧，
I better leave it on while I'm on the ship.
得㗎，俾我解喎。攞把刀去撩啲螺絲啊！係啊。
Boy, these are really wedged in there. Yep.
點解？
Boy, these are really wedged in there.
嬲啊！
Boy, these are really wedged in there.
咁樣有咩用咧？咦？我以為輕咗喎先。我而家要想辦法逃出呢度。
Come on. Tell me what Madison is up to.
You diminish us both by asking. Knock it off.
又俾啲嘢佢先。逐樣試。兩隻雞肉餵咗啦。
At least they don't smell like live chickens.
3隻都餵晒咯。
Yep.
Hold it right there. You come up when I say you can, which is never. Get back to mopping. You missed a spot.
Oh, nuts.
睇佢咁樣樣，黐線嘅。
That's disgusting.
攞啲油去油佢哋。咦係喎，揩落啲油，揩啲油落去可以。
Looks like you missed a spot.
Oh, nuts.
係咪揩啲油落去嗰啲螺絲度？
I'll just put a little dab on there.
等佢二樓嗰啲。好似係喎，佢話咩以？得啦，撩咗啦。
Yep.
我搞掂。幫你抹返乾淨。我試下啦啫。
Driving rain and crashing waves. Perfect sailing weather. It's a really tight fit. I can't quite squeeze through.
掟個頭出嚟。
Come on. Tell me what Madison is up to.
You diminish us both by asking. Knock it off.
定係都係整啲油喺個窗度。
Wait, you missed a spot.
Oh, nuts.
係，原來真係咁樣樣，佢真係好重用啲油。
The grease helps. A little.
有點用，但係都係捽唔到喎。
The grease helps. A little.
唔啱噃。
The rest of my gear is in there. I hope it'll be safe down here. It's probably fine.
咁點咧？俾啲螺絲拆咗出嚟。
I already have some chicken feed. Ooh, I'll keep my distance. Mothers are more vicious defending their young.
油仲有咩用啊？
Wait, you missed a spot.
Oh, nuts.
下落你度先。Yeah.
I'll let that one alone. She's got an egg.
隻蛋。
Close enough.
有咩用咧？
Wait, you missed a spot.
Oh, nuts.
整個四圍都係油。 點講有冇餵佢哋？有餵喎。
I think that only works on parrots.
哦，冇用，唔係要多啲油，搽到四圍都油咯，之後。
Looks like you missed a spot.
哦，你意思係個槍要多啲油？係喎，點解你諗到咁樣嘅咧？咁即係要再多啲啦。麻煩嘅，麻煩呢？整幾次做咩意思啊？成個槍都係油，好核突啊！擠出嚟，唉，終於走咗出嚟。好大啊
！Man, looks like it'd be more useful for fishing than stopping.
Blah blah. Blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. Blah. Blah blah blah.
係咪唔應該行呢度住啊？行喺下邊先。
I can't see anything.
咦，冇咗嗰個入去嘅。
I can't see anything.
哇，仲要計時啊！
That's a big rudder. That's a big rudder.
但係冇嘢做喎喺呢度。佢可以閉氣8分鐘咁耐。呢度個杯係咪要等時間？
That's a big rudder.
佢都有啲杯咁位無，即係好多無謂嘢嚟嘅，其實。係咪等時間？ 我呢個網都冇講明嗰啲杯點樣做，淨係得個名，等死咁仲要，覺得太益智啦！呢啲杯真係唔應該咁樣設計嘅，好無聊。別聲啦嘛，你掟俾我睇。佢順住㗎嘛？唔係我第一張我都漏咗個杯話事，佢有個杯好似話咩要同所有人講話咩要去揾猴島秘密嗰個杯咧，我漏，我好似爭一個人去到最後，點解會爭咁一個 NPC 我都唔明，點解我會漏嘅嘢？好多額外嘅嘢，隻貓一樣掛機，要開廢話多先可以攞埋咗，係咁嘅咩？哦，算啦，我預咗會漏一紮杯，依家已經漏咗2個。
Oh, Dad, you didn't die. Quit goofing around.
You're right. I could still hold my breath a little longer. But time was running out.
我真係齋擺㗎，真係堅係齋擺。大家可以去食個宵夜先返，黐線嘅。唔係你話最尾一個廢話多係點樣啊？即係好大段英文。 OK， 我明啦。哦，佢呢個杯可以喺幾個地方度做嘅。廢話多會多咗個人出嚟同你傾偈，定係你想我而家開廢話多？我怕佢真係太煩㗎，一紮嘢喺度講，跟住又話咩影響節奏，佢講到咁樣樣。即係我唔介意廢話多，但係佢講到話咩影響節奏咧，我又有啲唔係好想。即係感覺好似會令到你變得唔好玩咁樣。我明啦，頭先你話咩廢話多先有最尾一個人做咩？做乜嘢？佢擺得耐得滯，停喺度。個團隊做多啲嘢，令到你體驗差。我應該頭先留定一個 save 喺第一章，我而家冇啦，我冚咗啦。我而家冚咗，即係你意思係咪話我頭先話咩？有個杯要同第一章啲十幾個人傾偈？你話我話爭一個人噶嘛？你即係你嘅意思就係話最尾嗰日係一定要我開咗廢話多先至會出現。咁煩嘅，咁煩嘅，把我 miss 咗啦！我完咗個章，跟住先發現啲咁嘅嘢。邊度逼人聽廢話嘅？好啦，咁我留咗。等 speed run 嗰陣先做啦。其實真係好鬼戇居嘅，可唔可以唔好咁耐？你2-3分鐘都算啦，8分鐘、6分鐘、4分鐘，正常人都唔能夠閉氣閉咁耐啊，大佬！
Dad, stop it!
I'm sorry, I didn't know you were this into my story. I'll try to be more serious.
結果就真係死咗啦！呢個網好清楚，但係亦都好大段，好大段，超大段，每個都勁大段。貓掛咗人，我唔記得咗貓嗰時掛幾耐啦，唔係一日㗎嘛。 嗰隻貓係要掛幾耐嘅？真係唔記得。但公路好似話第4章可以補試啊。咁你覺得我開唔開個廢話？你揀。You will be able to unlock it during the fall. If you haven't entered the Writer's Cup 即係嗰個廢話多 option 啊，點樣明咩？如果我冇開嘅話，我第4章可以補。15個 highly visible。其實我可能有啲嘢已經漏咗，我都唔 sure 我有冇漏到佢最主要咧，你一定要講話咩？我要去猴島揾秘密嗰句。咁如果我有啲選擇咧？有啲人咧就係你揀咗其他嘢，佢都仲有機會俾你補翻嗰句。但係有啲咧，你可能揀咗句關鍵説話咧，佢就將個對話褪落去噶啦，就已經就會漏咗，冇得俾你再講翻嗰句。咁樣就會 miss 咗。咁我真係唔知啊呢樣嘢，我真係唔知，可能漏咗都唔定。我尋日玩嗰陣。我啲選擇都好隨心。如果我知道佢要我講嗰句，我一定會撳咗先。好啦，我哋嘅生命仲有5秒。佢叫你開機瞓嘅，係啊，跟住冇咩都冇，因為真係死咗。意外溺水，所以冇人講故仔嘅。Game over。dead。所以要 save。好啦，嘥咗18分鐘啦，真係好無聊啊！呢個杯。冇啦，咁即係其他冇杯喺度做。
This one doesn't open. This one doesn't open.
你要寫8個報告。
It looks like it'd be more useful for fishing than stopping.
Blah, 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 blah.
This is a bunch of empty containers of monkey blood and squid ink.
Blah, 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 blah. blah blah.
Blah blah blah.
Feast your eyes on this, me hearties. The one and only map showing the exact location of the secret of Monkey Island. The map will be kept in my cabin. No one is to touch it or disturb it in any way. Now, before we can follow the map, obviously we must make our way to Monkey Island itself. Let's have the potion report.
Wait, there's a potion?
You don't remember that from my other story? To get to Monkey Island, you have to brew a special potion.
But you and LeChuck had both been there before. Why couldn't you just sail there?
It doesn't work like that. You have to make the potion every time.
How does the potion work?
I don't know. Nobody does. It's magic. It just helps you find Monkey Island.
What's in it?
Oh, let's see. It's got squid ink and monkey blood and a pressed skull. I definitely remember that. Also cinnamon, mint, and brimstone. And some coloring and preservatives. Oh, and a live chicken. But listen, you shouldn't worry about this yet. Wait till you're 12 or so.
Okay, I think I got it.
The potion is nearly finished, Captain. All that's left is one flattened skull, and we'll be ready to cook it.
Excellent. You there, in the back. New guy. You look familiar somehow.
We met about an hour ago, while Iron Rose was introducing me around. I'm the new Swabby.
Doesn't ring a bell. Well, no matter. Go and get us a skull. A flat one. Any questions?
係我諗緊係咪咁扁嘅？為什麼要骷髏？點解係必須扁平？
Why does it have to be a flat skull?
Because the recipe says so.
Where should I look for a skull?
That's your problem.
加深好無聊嘅啲問題。
Why do we need a skull?
To finish the voodoo potion. We just went over this.
一個考驗佢耐性。
Can I have a raise?
Sure. Straight into the rigging, where you'll hang by your ankles for the next few years.
Got it? Never mind.
Yeah, you get used to it.
Okay, I'm on it. One skull. Flat.
Be quick about it then. Meeting adjourned.
We'll finish the potion and then I'll see about getting my hands on that map. How's the potion coming?
You heard the captain. It's nearly finished. Go and find a flattened skull, like he told you to.
You can't do that. Find a regular skull and flatten it.
找個普通嘅骷髏頭將佢壓平。
The potion smells like it's ready to go. It's just missing the flattened skull. Nice looking skull you've got there, Apple Bob.
Now, before you get any ideas, I'm a ghost. My skull won't work. And Putra already asked. Why don't you stick your own head in the pot and see what happens?
Relax. I was just making conversation. I'll find a skull someplace else. Sorry if I offended you.
Oh, that's okay. I know you're under pressure.
講啲嘢好得意。
Looks like it's empty.
做乜走去開人哋啲炮？又話 empty。
I think it's just a sculpture. I hope it's just a sculpture. bunch of empty containers of preservatives and coloring agents. This is a bunch of empty containers of preservatives and coloring agents. Shouldn't you be up in the crow's nest doing lookout stuff?
The best show is down here. I want to see if you screw up this thing with this girl.
Can I check the crow's nest for a skull?
There's nothing you need up there.
Any ideas for where to find a skull?
I'm really more of a watcher than a helper.
What's it like working for LeChuck?
I can't complain.
Really?
It's in the employee handbook. No complaining. You'll live longer if you remember that, new guy.
Do we have a union?
You sure don't, Swabby.
Gotta go. I've got a job to do.
My condolences. There's nothing you need up there, new guy.
The crow's nest is up there.
The
very first item in the ship's safety procedures is never to try to pet Scruffles.
I told ye to find a flattened skull. Do it before I decide to use yours instead.
Toasty. Toasty. Top deck schedule. 1 bell, crew voting. 2 bells, LeChuck shouting. Now's not a good time to attract attention. Toasty. Now's not a good time to attract attention. Now's not a good time to attract attention.
以前我玩呢啲，我成日都會做埋呢啲咁嘅行為作死嘅，跟住睇下佢會係咪真係會死。Hello, hello.
These open plan offices are all the rage now. Reminder to all crew. Extinguish demon fire with the proper extinguishment. Other methods will not work. Stop overfeeding Molly, you rotten clods. She has digestive trouble and I'm tired of cleaning it up. Oh, I barely touched it. It just fell apart. I was barely even here. I guess it's a good sign if they're not trying to leave? I guess it's a good sign if they're not trying to leave?
話可以隨便入去個大佬間房嘅。
You're out and about.
塞翻入嚟，我唔可以行嗰邊，佢見到有塞翻入嚟。係你啊，骷髏頭。
Hey Murray, why don't you come with me? I can show you around the ship.
No.
帶你參觀這艘船，強行帶走。
I really think you should come with me.
No.
No. 可能讓你接近龍賊。
You won't learn much here in the hold.
Wrong. The hold is a treasure trove of information. The nature of the cargo, the state of the hull, the battle-ready chickens, and slow-witted zombies.
Hey.
I've got a lot of important spying to do down here. Leave me to it.
I really think you should come with me.
No.
I can get you close to LeChuck.
I would very much like to be able to spy on LeChuck himself. Very well. You may transport me.
咁計嘅，傻仔。
How's it going in there, Murray?
I didn't realize how hard it would be to see anything from your pocket. Good thing I have excellent hearing.
捐彈佢，點樣可以整扁佢咧？ 呢嚿其實我唔知咩。
I think it's just a sculpture. I hope it's just a sculpture.
我覺得行左邊咁就只能夠入去啦。
Nice. A slideshow of creepy zombie guys. Wait a minute. That looks exactly like Elaine's wedding veil. Ooh, I can't decide which is more disturbing. LeChuck somehow stealing Elaine's wedding veil, or him having a copy made. If I'm wrong about what that is, taking it would be a big mistake. If I'm right, it would be a bigger one.
咩嚟㗎？他爾是誰或是什麼？我唔知喎。瞭望員啊，嗰瞭望員咪叫卡爾咯，唔記得。出去問下佢先。唔係，我唔係卡爾啊。 拖把定係捕鼠器？點解呢啲拖把同捕鼠器會有名？算啦，我留住先啦。
It doesn't do much to cut the chill in here, but I'll take what I can get.
有冇得
Toasty. Toasty.
得咁少嘢可以調查。
I know art is supposed to grab you, but this is taking it too far.
有咩地方可以幫我整扁個骷髏骨？ 捕鼠器，你查咗啦？我諗住睇下會唔會之後有資訊先撳，冇乜所謂。我得行嗰邊喎。
How's the potion coming?
You heard the captain. It's nearly finished. Go and find a flattened skull like he told you to.
You can't do that. Find a regular skull and flatten it.
呢啲可唔可以攞
This is
嚟
a
壓
bunch？of empty containers of monkey blood and squid ink.
睇唔出有啲乜嘢地方可以攞嚟幫我將啲嘢壓平。
Gotta go. I've got a job to do.
My condolences.
俾你啦。
I have a skull for the potion.
Is it a flat one?
Not exactly.
I said a flattened skull, you useless bilge rat!
幫我一錘揼爆佢咪啱。有冇地方可以用到個頭？可唔可以將個頭放入炮台？但係會壓得平咩？我覺得冇喎，放唔到喎。我有諗過，但係你擺一個頭落去，應該會爆咗咯，就唔係壓平。如何獲得扁平嘅骷髏頭？時就睇住啦，仲有啲咩嘢可以？仲有邊度咧？可唔可以問下佢哋意見啊？
I have a skull. Should I put it in the pot?
Only if it's a flat one.
Oh, yeah.
你哋可唔可以教下我點樣整扁佢？呢個人咧
I have a skull for the potion.
Great!
咁你要教我先啊！
I have a skull for the potion.
Great!
定係 Grace 都冇用。
I have a skull for the potion.
I'm happy for you.
I'm happy for you. 水底有冇嘢可以做？可唔可以攞啲船錨嚟壓扁佢？
That's a big rudder.
我覺得兩點，一係就個船舵，一係上翻水，冇用嘅呢度。可唔可以俾隻雞幫我咬扁咗？
The rest of my gear is in there. I hope it'll be safe down here. It's probably fine. Ugh, I'll keep my distance. Mothers are more vicious defending their young.
而家唔係好大啫喎，都揾唔到辦法。
This is a bunch of empty containers of monkey blood and squid ink. Looks like it's empty. Ready for cannon firing.
There's nothing you need up there, new guy.
Top deck schedule. 1 bell, crew voting. 2 bells, LeChuck shouting.
你多一個點喺嗰個舵嗰度，呢啲都冇用，冇咩用，螺絲。
It just fell apart. I was barely even here. I don't think he wants to see a broken laundry machine.
"四圍睇下個頭可以用喺邊度。度度都用唔到。
I know art is supposed to grab you, but this is taking it too far. How's it going in there, Murray?
I didn't realize how hard it would be to see anything from your pocket. Good thing I have excellent hearing.
"睇咗答案完全冇提示，哇！咁難嘅咩？
If I'm wrong about what that is, taking it would be a big mistake. If I'm right, it would be a bigger one.
你講到咁樣，我即刻撳個提示望下先。如果有辦法擺下，我就係冇辦法將佢壓扁。或者下層夾板又可以將佢壓扁。好啦。 下層甲板。
I wonder what's for dinner.
咦？點解我今次可以咁樣行嘅？頭先唔得嘅喎。勇闖船上嘅廚房。係咪呢度啊？係咪呢個地方？唔係呢度咩？咦，就係話咩爬到下層甲板嘅，即係呢度貨倉呢度 ，OK 即係呢一區應該係呢一區。上邊啊喺呢一層嘅啫，呢一層要用另外一樣物品先。我咪要修你洗衣機啊？點會個幾粒螺絲可以修你嘅洗衣機咁誇張？同埋我完全，佢呢個係洗衣機咩？講真。我睇清楚咩嚟啊？佢呢個係應該攞嚟壓平啲衫嘅啫，唔係攞嚟洗衣嘅。即係兩個滾筒嚟噶嘛？呢個係好慘。
Let me apologize in advance. You're gonna have to take one for the team.
I see no team. Only you, withered zombie man. Let me assure you that whatever you're planning, it will be nothing compared to the torments that I will... I would admire your methods if they had been used on someone else.
Thanks, I guess.
佢啲翻譯都有問題咯，其實都唔知咩嚟嘅，呢個啲咩洗衣機啊，即係點會係洗衫嘅呢嚿嘢？其實係燙衫，係咯，我覺得有問題。同埋攞幾粒螺絲就可以整翻好，係好唔 make sense 咯。嗰幾粒螺絲點可以就整翻好嗰部機？搞掂，好搞笑。因為我喺度講嘢住，好啦，掉落去啦。
Hey, what are you?
What are you? What are you?
Why are you out of the open? You're not ready for the deck. Where's your mop? And also...
佢咪想死啊你？留了一個咩地方？哇！你死啊你！成桶嘢就俾你倒冧咗。仲喺度笑。你知啊你
？I can explain, sir. I guess you'll be first swab now, whatever your name is.
A promotion.
即刻升職
I
啊！
won't let you down.
即刻升職。
This'll be ruined now it's spilled. Start making the potion again. I'll be in me cabin, gritting me collection of other people's teeth.
Redo the potion? Is that even possible? No!
We barely scraped together the ingredients the first time. We're out of almost everything.
Let's tip the cauldron back and pretend we're working on it. Maybe he'll forget about it eventually.
You don't know LeChuck like I do. But it'll buy us some time.
Is this one of those times where you substitute different stuff for all the ingredients, and it works anyway?
No, they were right. We couldn't make the potion again.
But you told me that you can't get to Monkey Island unless you make the potion.
Well, I did. But, as it turns out, there is a way. We storytellers call what's happening now a twist. There was an important piece of the puzzle that I hadn't seen yet. I started by looking around the ship for opportunities.
Hey!
仲未死啊，仲喺度講嘢。
How's it going in there, Murray?
I don't know what you're planning now, but I'm going to see you burn for it.
This is a bunch of empty containers of monkey blood and squid ink.
「想出去猴島嘅其他方法，同埋偷地圖。
What's that?
Plundering prospects.
You won't need those. I'll find a way for us to get to Monkey Island. Don't look so glum. I'll find us a way to Monkey Island somehow.
Oh, sure. You do that.
Don't look so glum. I'll find us a way to Monkey Island somehow.
Oh, sure. You do that.
It's empty now. That looks like a permanent stain. Ew, smells worse than it looks. Hey, Bob, have you got any ideas on how to get to Monkey Island that don't involve a voodoo potion?
My mind's a blank. I try to keep it that way if possible.
Hey, Bob, have you got any ideas on how to get to Monkey Island that don't involve a voodoo potion?
My mind's a blank.
Island. Squid ink? Hey, wait a minute. I know that recipe. They didn't come to sing us. Those weasels are going to Monkey Island.
Okay.
Those double-crossing thieves. That's piracy.
Well, I'm not sure what else you were expecting under the circumstances.
Why aren't they happier? A well-placed stab in the back is cause for celebration. Aha! They're missing a skull. All they need is a skull, and they'll be heading for Monkey Island.
What? Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
Make ready to sail.
Do I look like a quartermaster to you? You sure don't look like one to me.
I'll go talk to Iron Rose. This is gonna be great.
If you say so, Swabby.
These things get more sophisticated every year.
Would that we all did the same.
Looks like they haven't figured out their skull problem yet. Good. I have an amazing idea.
Does it involve mopping?
No, it involves following another ship to Monkey Island. See, Captain Madison is just east of us right now. They're brewing the potion to go to Monkey Island.
So
I'm gonna help them finish it, and then we follow them. All I need to do is get them a skull somehow. Make ready to sail.
No.
We don't even want to go to Monkey Island.
Golan gave us a perfect excuse to skip it, and now you're about to screw it up. Let's lock him in the hole.
Whoa, hang on.
佢哋竟然唔上去。
What do you mean you don't want to go to Monkey Island?
It's not a cryptic metaphor, Swabby. We mean we don't want to go. There's nothing on that island except for the secret. The secret doesn't split 6 ways.
7.
LeChuck only wants it because of his obsession with that stale glass of milk Guybrush Threepwood.
I think you're making a mistake.
Let's put it to a vote.
Voting is supposed to be at 1 bell. Fair enough.
The matter before the crew is the question of whether we should go to Monkey Island. I vote nay.
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 Aye.
The vote to go has to be unanimous. It isn't. Meeting adjourned.
咁樣啊，咁簡單。
Unanimous?
It means I had to convince each and every member of the crew to change their vote.
Wow.
全部反對。我下一步就係要說服啲人，係啦，要得到佢哋嘅支持，即係要幫我5個人手。
I'd like to discuss your vote on the Monkey Island issue.
It's nay. I'm afraid going to Monkey Island doesn't really have anything in it for me.
Wouldn't a change of scenery be nice?
I've seen lots of scenery.
How about I make it worth your while?
Go on.
Well, what would you be interested in?
Well, I've got all I need, but I'm bored. We used to have an entertainment budget, but this fancy new ship is leveraged like crazy, so there are no frills anymore.
Entertainment, you say? I'm sure I can come up with something. Entertainment is my middle name.
Well, that's funny. Oh, I do like a good joke. They don't last very long, though.
What do you like to do for fun?
Oh, pretty much anything. I'm easy.
Sea shanties?
Not so much.
Clog dancing?
Not really.
即係越整越多。
Bowling?
Not so much.
Flea circus?
Not really.
真係咁多啊！
Nope.
Embroidery?
Well, no.
Improvisational theater?
Nope.
Model shipbuilding?
Nope.
Animal husbandry?
Well, no.
Basket weaving?
Not so much.
Meditation?
Nope.
Yodeling?
Nah,
Carpentry?
not really.
咩都唔中意。
Not really.
Whistling?
Nah,
Philosophical discussion?
not really.
Water ballet?
Nope.
Gin rummy?
Not really.
Checkers?
Nope.
Historical novels?
I do enjoy reading.
Ha!
竟然係最後
Biographies?
I do enjoy reading.
Autobiographies?
I do enjoy reading.
Adventure stories?
I do enjoy reading.
Travel guides?
I do enjoy reading.
Self-help books?
I do enjoy reading.
即係就係中意睇書，咩書都得。
Crime thrillers?
I do enjoy reading.
總之我就係揾本書嘅。
Speculative fantasy?
I do enjoy reading.
Romance novels?
I do enjoy reading.
咩都中意。
Reading?
I do enjoy reading.
Reading?
I do enjoy reading.
撳晒，終於撳晒所有選。
I'll see what I can find.
好啦，要幫佢揾本書。
Bob, I confess I'm a little confused about what your job is. I mean, I know you hang up there all day. I'm just not sure why.
As yardarm hanger, I serve as an example to the crew of what might happen if they break the rules. It's an important role, though admittedly not an exciting one.
多謝 Helen 啦，跑到呢度啦。說服佢哋，就係咁。